Hey fiends, welcome back to Evie's Movie Nook. I'm Evie, and today I'm going to show you an in-depth look at my Evil Dead Steelbooks. Okay, so while I do have the entirety of the Evil Dead franchise, I only have the DVD for the first two. I am going to try and find a steelbook for this because I think there is, but I'm not 100% sure. Every time I check for a steelbook, I only get a 4K and not a 4K steelbook. So, and this one I'm really not sure at all. But anyway, I'm just happy that I have them. Okay, put those back. Take a sippy sippy. Now, let's get into it. First ones first, obviously, Army of Darkness. I love the look of this one. Look how epic that looks. Like, what? That's the front. The back is just as cool. Look at that shit. Love it. I love that. I think her face is actually my favorite part. Is that Ash? Oh, cool. We got a little tiny Ash back here with a big old Ash right there. That's awesome. All right, let's take a look at the inside. So the inside, there's 4 discs. Let's see what we have for the 4 discs. We have the 4K Ultra HD theatrical cut on one disc. Then disc 2 is the Blu-ray theatrical cut. Disc 3 is the Blu-ray director's cut. And disc 4 is the Blu-ray international cut. Now, what I don't like is that the director's cut is on Blu-ray and it's just the theatrical cut that's on 4K. I hate that. That's why I didn't buy Dr. Sleep in 4K, because why am I gonna watch the theatrical version in 4K when I can watch the director's cut on Blu-ray? Weird. So for the discs, they all have different art, which is awesome. So this is basically that. This is like the regular old kind of Army of Darkness. And then we've got these two, and that's pretty cool. Oh, it kind of looks like He-Man. I never noticed that before. Probably because I never really look at these ones. But okay, I'm gonna take this disc out if I can. So take out the 4K disc, and that way you can see the background picture there. Not very exciting for the inside of it. The outside is definitely way more exciting. I can get that disc back in. There we go. And now take out this one. This is far less exciting because it's literally just the castle wall. So, oh, okay. I thought that was coming out for some reason. Anyway, so that is Army of Darkness. I do think it's really cool that it comes with all these discs, with all these different versions, but at the same time, they probably could have put it all on 1 or 2 discs, but I digress. Now we have Evil Dead 2013, the Evil Dead remake. This one is actually a little lackluster. My best friend Lana has a way cooler steelbook of this. It's got, oh shoot, I can't remember her name, but it's got the final girl. And it's like the waist down, and it's all red, and she's got the chainsaw, I think. Anyway, it's way cooler than this, but I only paid like under $20 for this. It's way more expensive now. I just looked it up again recently on Amazon, and it's actually gone up. It's shot up to over $40, probably closer to $50 now. But I got mine, I think it was $17.99. So I'm not complaining. The front is still really cool. You got the girl who was in the basement there. And then the back is, I think the back is wicked cool. Oh, yeah. I think that's super cool. This only comes with the 4K disc. It doesn't come with a Blu-ray or anything else, just the 4K disc. That's okay, I'm all right with that. especially for under $20. That's why I don't understand why it costs so much now, because it only has the 4K disc. It doesn't have any other extras. This is the inside. I do like the inside of this one. Sorry for the reflection. I'm sure you can see it out. There we go. I think that's wicked cool. I like that. So that is that one. Now for my favorite. This one is actually my favorite Evil Dead in the franchise. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. I just love it so freaking much. Evil Dead Rise. Look at Maggot Mommy. I freaking love this. And this is probably my favorite steelbook of the Evil Dead as well. I do really like the Army of Darkness one. It's epic looking. It's really cool. But I think just because this is my favorite of the franchise, and I mean, come on, you got the goddamn cheese grater on the back. Cannot go wrong. I love this. Let's take a look on the inside. So the inside, let's just remove that. The inside isn't really all that stunning. The discs are just plain, and I don't think there's much of an image either, but let's just double check. Take out the disc. It does come with the Blu-ray. Comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. Oh! The inside is the bloody cheese grater. Okay, I kind of like that. That's cool, but there's literally like nothing on this side. So I think they could have done more, but still, it's the bloody cheese grater. I think that's pretty cool. Let's put these discs back in. I find that cases like this disc is a little bit hard to get out, but that's okay because I'm not really using that one anyway. Now, as a little extra bonus, I wasn't actually planning on doing this, but I have no use for this. I'm gonna hold it up on the screen for a little bit so you guys can see. First come, first serve. This is the Evil Dead Rise digital code. It won't work for me because I believe I ordered this from the United States, so it won't work in Canada. So whoever is the first one to take this digital code can have it. Another thing I noticed with my digital codes is for some reason they will only work with Paramount, because they're the only ones that for some reason will work with Apple. They go to my Apple TV, but any other place that I've tried, like this WB one, for example, I have tried to put this in, but it won't work for me. But even if it wasn't the States, even if it was Canada, it still wouldn't work for some reason, and I don't understand why. So any digital code that I have basically has to be a Paramount digital code for it to actually work for me, which is really weird. I've tried Disney. I've tried all kinds, like my digital codes for my Deadpool movies. I've got digital codes for Deadpool, and never worked. So anyway, whoever is the first person to take that code can have Evil Dead Rise digitally. Yay! All right, everybody, that's that. That is my Evil Dead Steelbook collection. Just a quick one today, that's okay. It's not like I have the whole set like I practically do Scream. I do have other steelbooks that I want to show off as well, obviously. And I'm thinking for one of them, I might just have a special guest appearance from a certain unicorn familiar. But we'll see. That one's gonna be a little bit further in the future because that'll be probably about my fantasy genre steelbooks, which I only have a couple of those anyway. But for now, I kind of want to get through my horror first because let's be real, I'm part of the horror community. That's what most of this is all about. So anyway, until then, I hope you enjoyed looking at my steelbooks, and I will see you all later. Stay spooky.